Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Hello, happy Sunday to you. This is your almost personal reading. Almost personal reading for Virgo. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Those of you who have been around, thank you. What's your almost personal message? You're doing too much of something. All right. Slow down, whatever it is that you're doing. Too much. You're practically doing it too much. You're overdoing it. Okay. And sometimes you just need to slow down. Sometimes you need to listen to your own mother wit, your own self saying, you know what, slow down. You're just going a little bit too fast. There's some decisions that you need to make, but I feel like these are quick changes coming your way too. Almost personal reading. But you've been researching though, because I feel like something is moving too fast. We have the 9 of Cups and we have the 8 of Wands. Too fast, okay? You need to slow down. We got the Strength card here. I think that this could be some energy around your not giving something up, or what is it? What word am I looking for? Self-indulging a little bit too much on something, overdoing it, overindulging something. And you know it. That's why you've been doing some research on it. You know this. We got the High Priestess here. You know that you're doing something too much of something. Okay. I feel like whatever it is, you know this, but you've been doing everything in your power not to do it. Everything in your power not to change. Okay. It's like you're overdoing it, and you're not fooling anybody but yourself. You know that? You're fooling nobody but yourself. You're trying to find ways around it. I think that you'll feel so much more better once you let this go. All right. Okay. What is it that you need to surrender to? What is it? Because I feel like you're doing a lot of investigations about this subject. It could be alcohol. It could be drugs. It could be food. It could be something specific, maybe ice cream, jelly donuts, coffee, hanging out with toxic people, rotten people is what I just heard. What do you need to surrender to, Virgo? If that addictions card pop out, I'm going to have a heart attack. Okay, what is it that you need to surrender to, Virgo, in your life? What is it that you need to surrender to? Receiving support and love. Okay. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. You don't like asking for help. See, like I said earlier, you worry too much about stuff. All right. You worry about the water dripping in the sink at night. You worry whether or not you're going to have enough to buy washing powder to wash the kids' clothes or food to put on the table. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. You worry too much. That's what the problem is. You worry too much. And you try your best to pussyfoot around it. You try your best to make it seem like nothing is happening, like nothing is going on. You do everything that's in your power to make it seem like everything is okay when you know that it's not. Okay. When you know that you're in situations that you don't need to be in. When you can get out of the situation, what you put in it, but you're not doing it. You worry too much. Sometimes we may not want to, but we just got to ask for help. We can give it, but we don't know how to receive it. Okay. There's too much here going on with you. Surrender to support and love. You have people out there who are willing to help you. All you gotta do is ask for help. But for you, Virgo, that's hard, because you are the sign of service. You are the sign that really cares about people. But you don't know your own strength here. You don't. It's like, I know I'm strong. Maybe you are a little bit too strong for your own good. You're too strong for your own britches. You got to get out of the habit of thinking that everything has to be your way. And the thing about it is you already know you need help with this. You already know that I can ask so-and-so for this and I know they'll help me. I know I can ask them for $15 or $20 until it's time for me to get paid and I'll pay it back or whatever. But you're putting too much weight on yourself and you don't have to. It could be literal weight. It could be the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're worried about what's going on in your life and you're worried about what's going on in everybody else's life. But you need to take care of you. That's more important. All right. It's your self-confidence is what you're putting yourself through that you don't have to go through. Okay. almost personal reading for you, Virgo. We have here the Five of Swords. So sometimes you say stuff to people that I think you say it because you don't really want their support. You feel like you don't need their support. And I think when they're trying to offer it to you, you kind of get a little, you're all up in your pride about it, all up in your feelings. You don't need help. And I'm just trying to do something to help you, to alleviate that. I don't need your help. I don't need you to suggest this or that to me. I don't need that. No, thank you. I don't need your opinion. There's nothing. And I'm not trying to say this to hurt your feelings, but leave me the hell alone. I could do this. Okay. But there's sunnier days, there are brighter days ahead for you if you allow this, if you want this energy. But for whatever reason, you're overindulging in this pain, you're overindulging in this worry, and you don't have to. That's the thing. You're putting yourself through a whole bunch of rigmarole for what? For nothing. Because you think that you can do it all. Nope. You don't have to do it all. You're not meant to do it all. Even if you get a helping hand here, and yeah, nobody's going to do stuff the way we do it. You may see the kids folding clothes wrong, or leaving particles of food on the dishes, or doing something, not hanging out the clothes right, whatever, and you go and you take up and you do it yourself. No, don't worry about it. I'll do it. There are rewards coming your way. You got to sometimes let people help you, even though that may be hard to do. But you have so much going on all at once. People are going to start dropping off, and they're not going to want to be around you at all. Okay. And that's possibly the way you want it anyway, and that's okay. But this is an enlightened period in your life. This is how you already know that you need some help. Okay. Could be mental, doesn't have to be. You know what kind of help you need. I know what kind of help I need. I don't like people bothering me. I don't like people asking me for anything, though I give it to them if they ask, that kind of stuff. But sometimes we got to learn how to ask that. If they can ask us, why can't we ask them? Okay. Sometimes we got to get out of our own way. And this could be S, and D. Okay. So we have to understand that we're doing too much here for ourselves. We're not making decisions the way we should, because we always base our lives on the decision that's best for us, not what that other people, they have their opinion, but what you say don't matter. What I say matters. So you're worrying too much, and it's going to become too much for you to bear. It's going to be anxiety driven. It's going to keep you down, hold you back. It's going to alienate you from people if it already has not. That's why you spend so much time alone, because you don't want people talking to you. You don't want people changing the way you do things, changing your groove theory. All right. These could be your initials, or the initials of the people who you turn away. Okay. But there's so many things that you can look forward to that you don't see, because you're so focused on the worry. You're so focused on things not going your way or not going as planned, that you don't see all the good things that could be there, all the good things, all the good opportunities to come your way. You shut people out. Okay. But a lot of those same people have disappointed you too. And also, I see some self-pity here for you. You're dissatisfied with your life, but now is the time for you to take action and reevaluate your life. Reevaluate what you want in your life. You're getting older. You're not getting younger. Okay. The experiences in your life are going to change, are starting to change. And you need to change. You need to go with the flow, because things are going on faster and faster. You're worrying much, much too much about some things you can't change, some things that you've been through already. Okay. I just feel like it's going fast in life. This seems like time is going faster and faster. The days are going faster and faster. And I don't know what tomorrow's going to look like. You're not supposed to know what tomorrow's going to look like. Okay. You're just worried about some things that's in the past. You need to change that focus. You got a lot of stress going on here. I feel like a lot of relationships have changed in your life, changed the way you thought. There's going to be some swift changes coming here. But it's all how you see. It's all how you reflect. It's all how you go with the flow. And sometimes you got to step outside of your own way, step outside of your comfort zone, to find the richness in here for you, to find the glory, to find this space of happiness and peace and comfort in your life, connecting with the right people, finding that fulfillment in your life. Okay. Yeah, you may be comfortable by yourself with this Nine of Cups energy, but sometimes you can spend too much time by yourself that you become what? A hermit. And that's your energy. We don't see the hermit card here, but that's who you are, the hermit. It's like I'm shutting down, but just because I'm shutting down don't mean I'm not thinking. Doesn't mean I'm not worrying. Doesn't mean I'm not focused on me. This is your high priestess energy. This is the part of you that knows that there needs to be a change, a critical change, a critical shift in your life. It needs to be. So where are you going to go? You know, there's no way to go but to the next level. But where is that next level for you? What are you going to do now that things in your life have to change? And you know that, though. You know that these changes have to be made in order for you to get to the next level. It's your intuition, your foresight here. This is a tough decision, okay? Because you're so comfortable being who you are. You're so comfortable being right there where you are right now at this very moment. It's hard to shift. It's hard to change. But these changes are a must because you're going to go from light to darkness. That's where you need to go. And you know this. You know that you're not in a happy state right now. You know that you're not in a peaceful, pleasing state for yourself, but you know you need to be. It's hard to get out of the situation that you're currently in, but you see this. You see, I need to live a better life. I need to do something different. I need to make some better decisions, some more healthier decisions instead of crafty decisions. You can get out of the situation if you wanted to, but for whatever reason, you feel comfortable right where you are. Sometimes those decisions that we need to make are tough, but they're needed. They're necessary for you. It's necessary for you to make these changes here. Okay. All of your dreams and all of your inspirations are buried in these cups, but you keep finding a way out of it. You keep finding excuses as to why that hasn't been done, as to why you haven't cleared out the closets or cleaned out the basements or got rid of some stuff that you've been hoarding. Not calling you a hoarder, but you're holding on to some stuff you need to let go. Some stuff that you're emotionally tied to. All right. Dreams and aspirations that you never got to complete. You can still complete them. You're all up in your feelings and emotions about some things. You need to move on. You need to let it go. The only person you're hurting right now is you. All right. It's you. What other messages do we have? You're tired. You're stuck. You blame yourself a lot, or you tend to blame yourself a lot for things that you had no control over. You can't control Kenny. You can't control Donna. It's all about you. And your thoughts, how you love yourself, how you see yourself in the future. What do we need to talk about in this almost personal reading for you? You need to boss the F up. That's what you need to do, okay? That's too many, so we're going to put them back. You're struggling too much. You take this so literal. You take this title as being the emperor, the empress, the person in charge so intensely. And that's cool. That's okay. Okay. But where does that leave you? Where does that leave you in the end? Carrying the whole load. You're so used to doing it all on your own that you don't know how to give it over. You don't know how to delegate your authority. You just don't know how because you've been doing it alone so much on your own for so long. And you don't know. This is that inner strength. You wear your inner strength on the inside as well as the outside. Better not nobody F with me because you feel you have the responsibility for the whole universe. Okay. You feel like you are the leader and you are because you're very strong. You carry on your burden and everybody else. And those burdens become your worries. You need to stop. Okay. You need to find that self-discipline. Okay. And say, I'm going to force myself. I'm going to obey my higher self and get out of this energy. The only person that can get out of this energy is you because you're carrying on your burdens, your family burdens. I just heard something too about you carrying your family's fuck ups, those family toxic moments that you went through. That's those generational curses. It's not only are you holding on to your energy, those generational curses, you're holding on to your kids' energy, your employment, your lovers, past, present, and sometimes future, your friends, your anything that you can think of, you're holding on to. Because you think that's your burden to carry. Everybody's burden is not yours to carry. Did you hear that? Everybody's burden is not yours to carry. You better let it go. Mm-mm. Nope. You better let it go. Cards. Oh, pass them over the floor. Surrender to creativity. Find something that you like to do. Listen to some music. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. You look in that mirror. Okay, what do you see when you look in that mirror? You see a strong person, but sometimes you're too strong for your own damn good. All right. Sometimes you gotta let go. Sometimes you gotta let loose. Sometimes you gotta let people in and help people. Let people come in to help you instead of you helping them. Okay. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to have all the answers all the time. Almost personal reading for Virgo. You take on a lot of stuff. I mean, you really, really do. Not only do you have inner strength, but you have the outer strength, okay? But your spirit is weak. Surrender the fact that you can't fix everybody. You can't even fix yourself. How can you even think about fixing somebody else? It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And this is you. You can't fix everything. You can't fix everybody. And that's starting with you. You don't have to help everybody win a fight or fight in a battle. That's their battle. We're talking about your battle. You can't fix everything. You can't fix everybody. You got to remember that. And just because you didn't fix it, couldn't or wouldn't fix it, don't mean you have to worry about it. Doesn't mean you have to carry that burden. Stop allowing that burden to become yours because you got so many other things to worry about. You got so many other things to worry about. It's fixing you. It starts with you. We're going to keep this H. Okay, and we're going to keep this Y. Those could be your initials. Virgo's almost personal reading. We got the Judgment card. The Tower, yeah. I just heard you show people how you want to be treated. All right. Everybody's not going to treat you the way you treat them. It's not ever going to be an equal give and take in the energy field around you. You know, some people are going to give, some people are going to take, but you can't keep giving and giving and giving and deciding not to take. All right. So you got to understand that you deserve to have some peace in your life. You deserve to just relax, to not have to carry everything, because I feel like you put so much of yourself and you give so much of yourself to others that you forget to take care of yourself. All right. You make the choices to help other people, but when you need help, you don't ask. Some of them may help you, some of them may not, or some of them may be willing to help you, but then some may not. But you got to understand where that equal give and take line is drawn. You give so much that you forget that you can receive too. And that's the thing. You know, I feel like people watch you. People see what it is that you do. Okay, this could even be at work. You give so much of yourself. You worry about stuff at work that you shouldn't even be worried about, but you do because you care. Okay, and we got this tower. This tower here, and this Judgment card is saying that it's time for you to make a decision. If you don't, it's going to be made for you, and it's not going to be a pretty picture. Okay, this is a fresh start. This is conflict in your mind and in your heart. You know that you need to make some character changes. Okay, and what you change, what you decide to do, is going to change you. When you pick up that phone and say, hey, best friend, or hey, mama and daddy, or sister and brother, can you front me $20, $30 until I get paid and I pay it back? What? Absolutely. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Because you never do that before. This is an upheaval for you, the truth that you needed to hear today. Okay. People look up to you. People are drawn to you because of your energy, but sometimes you need people too. Sometimes you need their help. You carry everybody else's burden, and that's going to hurt you in the end. You're going to start having stomach issues. You're going to have issues with your back. Bag lady. Okay. Bag lady. You're going to hurt. Erykah Badu. I put that song in the comments. Stop trying to be everybody's bag lady or bag man. You're going to hurt your back holding on to so many people's problems and burdens. And you holding on to yours too. You don't need to hold on to all of that stuff. You need to let it go. Let it go. Stop focusing on that so much that you forget about who you are, or you forget that when you need help, people are willing to help you when you need to ask. Okay. I see a judgment here though. You need to make a decision about work though. Work may not change. You may need to go out of that workplace in order to find recognition and teamwork somewhere else because you're doing it all by yourself. That's not going to be good. Let's get your final message here, Virgo. Almost personal reading. What is your final message that you need to surrender to? What's your final message that you need to get rid of? That you need to let go of. Surrender. Virgo, you need to surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. But you know what? You've done this so much. Some of you have, some of you have not. But this is the power of you to let go, to let other people in, to help, to let others come in and support you. That's what this is about. You have had the full power, like the motherfucking Energizer Bunny. Release some of that power and ask for some help. Learn how to delegate. Learn how to ask for some help because you need it too.